The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
As Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, he took the 12 disciples aside by themselves and said to them on the way, "Behold, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be handed over to the chief priests and the scribes, and they will condemn him to death, and hand him over to the Gentiles, to be mocked and scourged and crucified, and he will be raised on the third day." Then the mother of the sons of Zebedee approached Jesus with her sons and did him homage, wishing to ask him for something. He said to her, "What do you wish?" She answered him, "Command that these two sons of mine sit one at the right and the other at your left in your kingdom." Jesus said in reply, "You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the chalice that I am going to drink?" They said to him, "We can." He replied, "My chalice you will indeed drink, but to sit at my right hand and at my left, this is not mine to give, but is for those whom it has been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard this, they became indignant at the two brothers. But Jesus summoned them and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and the great ones make their authority over them felt. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you shall be your servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. Just so the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
Magandang umaga po ulit sa inyong lahat and welcome to the Minor Basilica of Our Lady of the Rosary of Manaoag. Mula nung bata pa tayo, madalas nung nakakapag-isip na tayo ng sarili, tinatanong tayo ng mga tao palagi, ng mga tito-tito natin, lolo-lolo natin. Tinatanong tayo, anong gusto mo maging pagtanda, paglaki mo? Anong gusto mo maging? After some years, it becomes more official or more formal. Sa mga application forms, sa mga interviews, tatanungin ka naman what is your ambition in life? Lahat tayo tinatanong yan. Ewan ko sa inyo kung meron dito hindi tinanong niya nung bata pa. Ano gusto mo maging? What is your ambition in life? Importante naman kasi yun. Importante to have an ambition. To work towards a goal. Importante. Meron tayong pinagsisikapan, pinagtatrabahuhan. Meron tayong we're looking forward to something in the future. Mabuti yun. Walang masama doon. Meron tayong pangarap, meron tayong dream. Sabi nga ng maraming mga efforts na for people to fulfill their dreams. Kaya lang, merong dalawang klase na ambition or dreams or pangarap o gusto maging sa buhay. Pwede tayong gusto maging something. Like gusto mo maging lawyer, gusto mo maging doktor, gusto mo maging engineer. Ang mas importanteng tanong is why? Kaya doon nagkakaroon ng dalawang klase. Bakit ba gusto mo maging ganyan? Bakit mo gusto maging doktor or engineer or constructor, no? Contractor? Bakit mo gusto maging ganun? Ang mas magandang una at mas magandang klase ng ambition is you wanna do this to be able to serve. Para meron kang saysay sa buhay. Meron ka makatulong ka, makapagawa ka ng mabuti. Yun yung maganda. That's a healthy ambition. Yung pangalawang klase ambition, yung pang makasarili. Gusto mong maging engineer para yumaman ka. Gusto mong maging performer para sumikat ka. Gusto mong maging pare para, hindi ko alam kung yung selfish ambition na para maging pare or madre or ano man, no? Gusto mong magkaroon ng pamilya. Oh. Pero maganda yung not for your own sake, for your own purposes, but to be able to serve and to put meaning and give meaning to life. So, hindi pang sarili. But as I said, pero maganda yung ambition dahil binibigyan tayo ng direction sa buhay. Sa gospel, yung nanay ni James and John, the sons of Zebedee, ay meron ding ambition, hindi para sa kanya, kundi para sa kanyang mga anak. Ambition is, makikita na natin doon sa ambition pa lang, to sit at para iluklok yung kanyang dalawang anak, to the right and to the left of Jesus in heaven. Para magkaroon ng lugar, para ma-reserve yung place sa langit. Yan ang tawag doon, di ba? Selfish ambition yun. Kaya dahil doon sa medyo may pagka-selfish na ambition na yan, ng mother ni James and John para sa kanila, nung narinig ng mga apostles, nagalit o nagselos o nainggit, ano man dun sa mga yun. But it brought about a negative reaction. Merong resentment, sabi nga, ang word nga dito sa gospel, they became indignant. Indignant. Merong galit, merong resentment, merong sama ng loob, merong hindi magandang pakiramdam. Dahil yung ambition nga ay selfish. Siguro kung ang ambition ng mother nila James and John is something more selfless, something more of service to others, hindi siguro magiging indignant yung mga apostles. But a selfish ambition brings about jealousy, resentment, indignation. Diba? Nagkakaroon ng jealousy and indignation. Kaya siguro ang tinuturo sa atin sa gospel, it's good to have an ambition, but to have an ambition to serve. Sana yung ambition natin ay para makapagsilbi, para makapagpabuti ng buhay ng ibang tao. So when we ask children again, ano gusto mo maging paglaki mo? Sasabihin ko ano man yun, maging doktor, whatever, engineer, teacher, lawyer. Dapat tatanungin din natin, bakit? So dapat tuturuin natin na hindi lang para yumaman o para sa sariling purposes, but kundi para makapagsilbi, para makakontribute to society, para makatulong, para mapabuti ang buhay kung sarili niyang pamilya o buhay ng ibang tao. It's important is that we strive to serve. We strive for an ambition so that we can be of service to others. At sana ma-celebrate din natin yung good ambitions or healthy ambitions ng ibang tao, to celebrate the fulfillment of their dreams and the achievement of their ambitions, hopefully for others. And I think that the best ambition for us, for all of us, is to spend our lives in whatever profession, whatever career, whatever form of life, but to spend our life in the service of God and neighbor. We ask God today to help us na sana maging klaro sa ating isipan. Kahit ilang taon nang pa tayo ngayon, kahit may edad ka na ba o bata ka pa, sana may direct pa rin natin. Ano yung ating gusto mangyari sa buhay natin. Sana hindi lang para sa ating sarili, hindi para makapagsilbi, makapagbigay ng advantage, to benefit to other people and to the world. We ask God to help us.